When people think about the Holocaust, they almost immediately think of the number 6 million. This is because of the ferocious hatred towards the Jewish people for, honestly, God knows what. They're money hungry, they're greedy, or some other rubbish idea. We hear that, and truthfully, I think, well, surely, who cares? But it would seem many Nazis and German people did. But sadly enough, it was not just Jews. It was unfortunately far more than 6 million. If you can imagine a community of people just as diverse as, your own modern community, it would be quite literally impossible to not be in the same boat as many unfortunate people were. There were people of different races, ethnicities, sexualities, neurological backgrounds, and so on and so forth. And people say, well, who were they? They were, of course, Jews. They were LGBT members. They were physically disabled. They were mentally disabled. And they were Roma. They were Poles. They were Slavs. And, of course, they were political enemies. But sadly, most of all, they were human. And the one thing that separates the idea of those others from who the German people were was the idea of them. They are the problem. They hold the power that we need. Well, of course, the Roma people were chosen simply because of their race. They were attacked for the same reason as Jews. They were different in a different upbringing, belief system than the Germans were. The same was for Jehovah's Witnesses. Anyone who believed in anything other than the Christian God or the society that the Germans wanted were to be gotten rid of. And many people were forced to choose between love or death. Hitler did not allow interracial marriages. It was seen as something taboo. It was not allowed. Couples who were together and were different races were given an ultimatum: divorce or death. And of course, obviously, it got far worse than that. Black children and women were forced to become sterilized, and any German woman who gave birth to anything other than a white child was seen as, you could say, a race traitor, a disgrace to the German people. It's sad, really. Nobody truly knows how many people were killed. Their numbers thrown out, 6 million, 11 million, one life was too much. One life was too much. One mother, one father, one child, one teacher or priest, or even just one cashier. It was something that people saw, and they accepted it. Even if they did not agree with it, they accepted it. They saw that it was occurring, and they either choose to say nothing because it wasn't their problem, or they chose not to act. And that inaction is what led to so much worse occurring. So many people. And for what?